What's going on, guys? Back here with another video, and like you guys know, we're gonna do the same routine, okay? Because I need you guys to be in a calm state. I need you guys to be in a non-rushing state of being. You know what I'm saying? We all need to slow down, okay? So welcome back to another episode of Mornings with Baris, and today's episode 5. All right? So let's do like we usually do. Okay, we're gonna start with our breathing exercises. All right. First of all, what's the key word? We all need to what? Relax. Okay? Just relax. 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 Just chill out. Ease your mind. Whatever you were worrying about before, it doesn't matter. Whatever you were worrying about, what you're going to worry about after this, it doesn't matter. All that matters is the moment. Right here, right now. Okay? So let's do some breathing exercises. Come on. Like we always do. Okay? We're going to do 3 to 5 second inhale. Hold it for about 3 seconds, and then we're gonna exhale 3 to 5 seconds, all right? So let's go. 1. 2. That's 2. Come on, one more. As always, just do enough for you to calm yourself down. If you need to do that 3 times, do it 3 times. If you need to do it 5 times, do it 5 times. However many times you need to calm yourself down, relax yourself, and bring yourself in the moment, okay? Now, like we've been saying, there's a lot going on, okay? There's a lot going on in this world. On a big scale and on a small scale, there's a lot going on, okay? But for most of us, we're not really in a position to be able to do anything on a big level. You know, all the negative news that we're hearing, a lot of the negative stuff we're hearing is on a major level, right? It's like these big things that you would have never thought was even going on, and now you're finding out what's going on. So many of you are probably feel lost. You know, you probably feel confused. You know, you don't know what you want to do. You know you want to do something because you feel it in you. You feel it in you like it's not right. Whatever's going on right now, it's not right. It's not supposed to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. So you know deep down that burning sensation inside you wants to do something, right? But a lot of you don't know what to do. So I want to tell you, be patient, okay? Be patient. That's today's topic. That's today's moral of the story. We need to be patient, okay? Things that are going on that bigger scale, on that up there, it's getting handled by the ones who need to handle it, okay? For the most part, if you're watching this video, you're an everyday person just like myself, and you just feel like basically you just caught up in the mix of what's going on. You're trying to live your life, you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do. You had some goals and accomplishments that you were working towards, and that's what you were doing, and then all of this BS just came out of nowhere and like canceled everything, right? I understand. So like you, like me, we need to just be patient, okay? Now, being patient doesn't mean you're just sitting around and letting things happen. Being patient doesn't mean you're just sitting around twiddling your thumbs and just waiting for something to happen. No, there's something called active patience, okay? Active patience. And what that means is, let's say you're working towards something, right? You know, you're trying to buy a big house. Let's just use this as an example. You're trying to buy a big house, right? You're trying to buy a house. So you do everything you need to buy the house. You're taking all the steps, right? And then you reach a step where you can no longer do anything. It's not on you anymore. Maybe it's on the real estate agent. Maybe it's on the owners of the house or whatever. They need to get whatever paperwork they need situated and in order for the house to be sold to you, right? So you've done everything you can, and that's great. And now you're at the point where you want to keep doing something, right? You want the process to go faster, but you can't do anything. And to you, it may seem like sitting there waiting for everybody else to do their part is a bad thing. But here it is. You don't have to just sit there and wait. What we call active patience, you can keep working on something else while you're waiting on that something. You know what I'm saying? So keep going. If you're bothered by all the BS that's going on right now, if all this BS that's happening ended up throwing a wrench in your gears and it stopped you from doing whatever you were already trying to do, yes, that sucks, but you don't have to stop. You can continue working on your dream from a different angle, okay? You can continue working on a different part of your dream until the part that you're waiting on opens back up. Does that make sense? You don't have to just sit there, okay? If what you're trying to do can't be done right now, that's fine. Put it on pause and go work on something else that needs to be done, that can be done right now, okay? Yes, you're being patient. You're still being patient. You're waiting for whatever needs to happen. But while you're waiting, you're handling other things that you could be handling, okay? That's what we all need to start understanding. Active patience is something we all need to do, okay? You don't have to just sit there and wait. You can still do some other things, okay? And for a lot of you, you may not even know what you want to do or what you can do right now, right? You're like, I don't know what to do. I'm so used to doing whatever I was doing before this. Now I'm at a place where I don't know what to do. And this is what I want to tell you. Keep doing what you've been doing. Keep doing what you know works, okay? If you're at a point right now where you don't know what to do next, you want to do something, but you don't know what to do next, until you figure that out, because rushing or just making something happen just because something needs to happen isn't always the best answer, right? Sometimes it is best to just sit and just wait. Sit and just relax, okay? Sometimes, most times, that's how the best answers come to us, when we sit there and we let it come to us instead of trying to force it to come to us, okay? So keep doing what you know works. Like, just think back. Whatever you were doing to get up to this point that you know was working, go back and do that. Maybe do that a little differently. Maybe add in something, subtract something, whatever. But go back to what you know works and do that until you get some new ideas about what to do next. Okay? Because if it worked in the past, it's most likely gonna work again. You know, especially if it's the building blocks. If it is what got you to where you are at now, then at one point in time, it was a necessary step that you had to take, right? Go back and try taking that step again. Maybe do it a little differently. Maybe that after that, you get an idea of what to do next. You know what I'm saying? But that way, you're not just sitting and you're not just slowly going backwards. Because if you do something that used to work before, you'll still keep going. You're not gonna move up 10 steps forward, but you'll move a couple steps forward, right? And any step forward is better because progress is progress, okay? And for those of you who are doing what you need to do, who are practicing active patience, who are doing, you keep doing what works and it's working for you, and you understand that everything takes time, because that's what we need to understand too. A lot of us, we're doing everything, we're trying to make everything, okay, this is what I gotta do, let me just knock it out and I can hurry up and get it done. What we forget is everything takes time. Everything requires patience, and just because you did everything you need to do on your end doesn't mean that everybody else who's involved did their part, okay? And that's what a lot of us need to understand too. You may have done everything you need to do, and that's awesome, that's great, but remember, you're not the only one involved. I'm gonna go back to that example of the house. You paid, you got the money ready, you filled out all your documents, you did everything you need to do, your credit is good and everything, right? But it's not gonna make you get the house ASAP, because the people who are involved, the real estate agent, the people selling the house, they need to do their part, okay? And everybody has their own life that's going on and all that. So this is why we all have to understand patience. Everything takes time, okay? And for a lot of us, one thing we need to do, what we need to worry about, what we need to focus on is continuing to give thanks, okay? Be appreciative, all right? If you're in a moment right now where you have to wait, You're in a waiting period right now, so you really can't do much, and you have to wait. This is the perfect time to start evaluating yourself. Start looking back, start looking forward, look in the current, make sure everything is where it needs to be, okay? And continue giving thanks. Be appreciative of where you are at right now. Be appreciative of the things that you already have. That way, you'll be able to get what you want easier, okay? A lot of us, we just want what we want. We want what we need. We have dreams, we have desires. We just want it to happen. But we forget that at one point, the things that we used to want, we ended up getting. We have them right now. A lot of us forget how blessed we are. A lot of us, we're in a position right now that a couple years back, or maybe a couple months back, we were praying to be in. And now we're here. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with trying to get more. There's nothing wrong with trying to go up to the next level. But every time you reach a level in life, always take some time to be appreciative of where you're at, okay? It's easy to forget, but it's very important that you remember. Give thanks. Be appreciative of where you're at now, okay? That's all I want to say, guys. We got to be patient. We got to be patient. Especially now more than ever, you have to be patient. Okay, there's lots of things happening. Like I said, everything that's going on is kind of on a bigger scale. So there's not much your average person like you and me can do to make those big things, those big issues dissolve quickly, okay? All we can do is all we can do. Whatever in your power, in your area, okay? Continue trying to be the best version of yourself. Continue trying to help your neighbor. Continue trying to help the world become a better place in your neighborhood. It starts in your neighborhood, you know, in your life. Start making your house a better place. And then from there, it'll be easier to make your neighborhood a better place. And then from there, it'll be easier to make your city a better place. From there, it'll be able to make your state a better place. From there, it'll be able to make your country a better place. And from there, it'll be easier for all of us to make this world a better place. Okay, but it all starts with us, with you, with me, with ourselves, okay? Within. Because as above, so below, right? What's inside will appear outside. Fix your inside, it'll reflect on the outside. Okay, and that goes for all of us. Be patient, guys, okay? So one last time. Everything takes time. Active patience. Okay? You don't have to just sit on your butt. You can work on something else while you're waiting on what you're waiting on. Okay? Keep doing what works. If you don't know what to do next, do what worked before. Okay? And by then, you'll probably figure out what you need to do next. Continue giving thanks. All right? Be appreciative. You know, if you can't handle, if you're not appreciative of what you have now, who's to say you're going to be appreciative of what you get later? Okay? If you can handle what you got now, it'll be easier to handle what you got later. Okay? So be patient, guys. We're all going through this together. Remember, you are not alone. It seems like you're alone, but you're not alone. Okay? Just want to remind you guys, as always. Oh, wait, we got to do our little dance. You know, we start with the breathing. We're going to end with dancing, okay? So, let's go. If you watched yesterday's episode, then you know what this dancing is about, all right? This is how we shake off the negative energy. Go ahead, shake off that negative energy. Do whatever you got to do. Whatever kind of dance is dancing to you, you know? Do whatever. This is how we shake off that negative energy. And we're going to start our day. Right now for me, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's still dark outside. My eyes are still tight. But I'm moving, baby. I'm moving, baby. I'm coming for that positive energy. All right, we're going to release the negative. And then we're just going to make room for all the positive. All right, guys? So do whatever. Shake, jiggle, whatever you got to do, all right? As always, guys, positive thoughts at all times. Stop playing yourself. All right? Keep God first. Your heart in the right place. You will always win, all right? Until next time, guys. Until tomorrow, stay safe. Be patient. Keep doing what you got to do, but be patient, all right? I love you guys. Love yourselves enough to not let this BS get to you. You got this. Yes, you can. You got this, baby. See you guys.